Okay, the last time we were together, I talked about your skin taking care and taking over your brain and your mind. Now I'm going to give you how to allow your inside brain in order to control how it is that you see your mind. Number one reason that people do not have their own identity, that they have to identify with being white, being black, being a group, being this, being that, or whatever it is because you have no identity of yourself. You have no vision. I was in a conference with Miles Monroe many years ago. He was one of my personal mentors. We were in a summit and he talked about something that I hear a lot of people talking about today. And it was about becoming the person that is necessary to becoming that great person, becoming who it is that has a vision, being that visionary. And there are people that when you have your vision, when you realize this, let me go back, let me slow down. When you have a vision, when you know what that vision is, when that vision can be seen from the inside, then what you will start to do, you will start to see your outside as not a barrier, but you will start to see your outside frame. You will start to see that as a plus, because many people, many of you have Martin Luther King's vision. I have a dream. I had a dream. He had a dream. But what about your dream? You have somebody else's dream. You have you have Gandhi's dream. You have Mother Teresa's dream. You have Mr. Obama's dream. You may have Miss Harris or Mr. Trump or any person's dream. What about yours? What about you? What about the person that's on the inside of you? And why you may have the Black Lives Matters dream. None of those dreams. You may have a Marxist, a socialist. You may have a Christian dream. None of those dreams matter if you do not have one yourself. If you have no self-identity, then you will never have the discipline or the abilities to go through the hard things that are necessary in order to be able to create what's on the inside of you that you need to create. You have to be able to see who it is so that you can become. If you can't see who it is you are, how are you going to be able to become? People do what they do because they believe what they believe. What do you believe about you? I know what I believe about me. And I had to spend some time finding out, what do I really believe about me? What do I believe about me that I am able to stand alone? If I have nobody else that believes what I believe, if I have everybody else or every other thing standing against me, in my sphere of influence, in my family, in my culture, in my color, because there's only one race. I did a program on that there's only one race. So I will not use that word in all of that. But here it is. I don't care what you're connected with. If you do not have your personal vision and your personal dream, then what's going to happen is that you're going to follow somebody else's. And then what you're doing is that you're not using your limitless, your boundless brain power that you have been given. You have been given the ability to create. You have been given the ability to become who it is that you are. Yes, it's work. Most of the people that listen to me or anybody else are lazy and shiftless, as my mother would call it. Why do I say that? I say that because you're not willing to fight, to become, to see who it is that you really are, to stand no matter what my group is, no matter what my family is, no matter what all women are doing, no matter what all Black women are doing, all yellow women are doing, all this one or that one or the other one, whoever it is, no matter what it is that my whole family is doing. Oh, my family doesn't eat this. I mean, I have vegans in my family. I have people that won't do this in my family. I have religious people in my family. I got all kinds of people in my family and in my surrounding, but they know whatever it is that I really believe, that I'm going to speak it out, and I'm not going to transition just because this is something that they do. Being willing to stand alone, being willing to find out, to take the time, as my other mentor, Myron, would say, being able to take the time, doing the hardest thing that most people never do, and that is to think. You need to think about who it is that you are. You need to find out your individuality. You need to find out what space you occupy here in this earth. When you start to think about it, because when all of these other things fail, when all of these other people are doing what they're doing, when all of the boxing matches, when all of the Michael Jordans and the Oprahs and all the Tyler Perrys and all of these people, when they all go away to their wealthy homes, when Bill Gates goes away to his wealthy home, when all of these people go away to their wealthy home, you're left without a dream. You're left without a vision because you didn't take time to find out who it is that you are. You say, you sound like you're angry. Well, I'm angry. I'm not angry at you, but I'm angry at the fact that our system did not teach, that our school systems, that the systems that people did not teach is creative thinking, is not all, and critical thinking. I get to look at what it is that I think and ask myself, why do you believe that? Why do you really think that? And it's not because of the news media. It's not because of the View. It's not because of any political, the Democratic, Republican, none of those parties, because none of them give a rip about you. They do not care about you. They care about their agenda. Why don't you care about you and your family and start to think, who am I? Why am I here in this earth? Why did God create me? Why did I make it through? And there's so many millions and billions of people that have been aborted and didn't, or that just didn't make it, or that have come and died. Why am I still here in this earth? I'm an octogenarian, so it's like that's a person between 80 and 89. So here it is. Why am I in this earth? I am not in this earth to please somebody that does not know who it is that I am. I am here to please my Creator who has created me. And how do I do this? I submit to his sovereignty, that he knew why he made me the way that he made me, so that therefore I could create and produce what it is out of what it is that he has already brought into this earth, who it is that I am, so that I could serve the people that I was meant to serve. That means that I can awaken other people to the way that they need to move. I can awaken them to find their own identity, to realize the strength and the power within them. That's the reason I'm in this earth. I am here to awaken, to provoke you to being in a place so that you decide that, wait a minute, I got to find out who I am. I see who they are. I see who they are. I see what they say they're going to do. And then when you start to do this, then you're not believing what any political thing says, any governmental, any group, anybody says that they're going to do for you. Why is that? Because you're able to do it for yourself. Until you have your own vision. And that means that you have to think about it. Why am I here in this earth? And then when you answer that, what you're saying is this: oh, I didn't really need that in the first place. That can't stop me. My outside skin can't stop me. None of those things can stop me, but it's how I see myself is the only thing that can stop me. And so therefore, what I believe about myself, now I'm able to do what it is, because now my faith level, my belief level, and who it is that I am can transform my life. There is no transformation until you know that who it is you are, and you believe in who you are and what you're capable of doing. So wrapping this thing up for you is this: know who you are. Know why you are here. You say, well, that's a hard thing to do. No, it's not. It takes brain power. It takes what's on the inside of you already. You have it in you. Don't be so lazy as to let a group of people, is to let somebody else think for you. You have a brain that is beautiful. It can create, it can bring forth the things that, if you want wealth, if you want a prosperous life and health, or whatever it is, you have been designed by God to be able to believe, to see, to know, and to create. He says, I made you in my image and after my likeness. There's something in this earth that you are here for. See, this is what I had to say to myself. Baker, there is something in this earth that you are here for. Now, are you going to die with it on the inside of you? Again, my coach and friend, Mike Miles Monroe, many years ago, he said this. He said that the most expensive place or the most prosperous place, I mean, the richest place in the world is the cemetery. Why? Because there's so many dreams and so many visions that died in there. And then another one of my coaches, or he was a friend at the time, Mike Murdoch, said this: every good thing is not a God thing. So what I get out of that was this: every good thing that comes your way, if you don't have a vision, you're going to go here, you're going to go there, you're going to do this. Oh, this is good. This is good. You're going to run after those things. But if you have a vision and you can see yourself in that, then it will enable you to be able to say, no, I'm not doing that. That sounds good. But no, that does not take me to where I see myself. Because once you start to see who it is that you are, you start to see where it is that you're going, you start to have that vision. I can see myself here. I can see myself doing this. I can see myself helping this group of people. I can see myself with this. I can see myself with. I can see myself. I can see myself. Start to see yourself for yourself. And you have the boundless ability, because God made you with a limitless mind, a limitless brain. Don't ever let anybody tell you that you can't do. You start to realize that I can do all of this. Because of why? Because I'm made in the image and the likeness of God. So like the video, subscribe, push the bell so that you'll know next time we're on, and I'll see you back. You do all that YouTube kind of stuff that you do, and I'll see you next time. Bye.